Oh my gosh. Well, I have the best job of the whole school. I come to work, kids give me bracelets, I sing and dance all day, and I see kids finding their joy.
Last season, our teaching artists went out into the community and they provided 600 hours of direct music instruction. That was through private lessons, that was through going into schools and teaching instrument-specific group lessons. We also do work where we send musicians down to Roseburg and they do youth orchestra coachings. We serve about 13,000 students each year.
All of our education and community work is an essential part of who we are as the Eugene Symphony. There's no separating that from what we do on the stage.
We also have teaching artists that go in and they teach as part of local after-school programs.
The initial idea for the percussion club actually came from a student who plays drum set. That went through Amanda to the symphony, and now we're here with the percussion club.
Nathan is great. Nathan has captured their attention. Like, oh my. And you're taking students who get to play, get to sing, get to make music together, and now they're spending an hour learning percussion, hand holds, rhythm patterns.
The first time I walked in to teach the percussion club, I showed them a cool video of a percussion section playing Scheherazade with an orchestra. That got them so excited. They saw the video and were like, wow, how do they play so fast? And then I played it for them, and that got them even more excited, and I ended up having to play the fast snare drum excerpt for them like 5 times.
The only reason we don't have an orchestra here is because our students live here and there's no orchestra. They want to learn to play the violin. I get asked on a weekly basis, when can I learn to play the violin?
We're in a small little community, little tiny area, and it's really easy for us to feel kind of just like out here on an island and all alone. Something as simple as the kids getting to go on the bus to the big city, to Eugene, and experience this for themselves, I think just sort of like reminds them that, hey, there's other stuff out there, and maybe when I'm done, these are things that I can do.
I would not be in this position, and I know many of my colleagues on stage would not be there if it hadn't been for orchestras that had opportunities to engage with them as a child.
I was doing my master's in music education, and a professor said, oh, I got this email, Amanda, you should do this. And I'm like, okay, what is it? Learn the music and go lead kids on stage. I'm like, okay, been there, done that.
There was no music in my extended family, but they at least took me to a family concert so I could start to hear some orchestra music when I was young.
So I show up and I'm on stage. Eugene Symphony is practicing. We're in the dress rehearsal. I'm supposed to lead these kids that I've never met. And these kids were so excited.
I still remember like those flashes, like those moments of like watching a musician like hit a bass drum.
And their excitement kind of gave me a moment of pause to sit in the middle of the stage at the Holt Center and hear the Eugene Symphony practicing Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. And it's like, who gets this opportunity?
There was a side-by-side. I was in my youth orchestra and I got to play like side-by-side with the professional orchestra that was in Boulder, Colorado. You know, life-changing.
I was fighting back tears because I didn't want to be that person that was crying at a dress rehearsal, especially because I'm supposed to be the adult in charge and motivating students to pay attention.
Because in those moments, you realize that what you've been doing has meaning, it has integrity. That, you know, outside of the hours that you've been practicing, those are the moments that really shape you.
I know that $5 a ticket feels like nothing, and students should be able to pay for it. But we're a school where every student in our school gets free breakfast and lunch. We have an after-school program where now they get free supper, and $5 for a concert ticket is something that would prevent a majority of our students from attending the concert. Contributing to the youth program, the education program at the Eugene Symphony, giving of your money to this program, giving of your money to educate the students in our community to feel a sense of belonging in the symphony is investing in the future of our symphony. If we want to see the symphony continue to be a source of community and a source of excellence in musicianship and a source of celebration of compositions and historical musical moments, invest in the Symphony's partnership with music educators.